Hey everybody, it's Mr. Parmenter. I hope this video finds you well. I am missing seeing you all in my classroom, and I'm realizing some things that I probably should have taught you about while we were still in the building together. And one of them is about when you write an email to someone asking for help, what are all the parts that it should include? So let's imagine that you've turned in your physics notebook and Mr. Bailey still has a 0 in the grade book for you, just an imaginary situation. And so you could write him an email with a blank subject line that just says, I have a 0 on my physics notebook, but I turned it in. Or you could take the time to write a little bit more in your email that has some different parts and would probably be more likely to get you some quick and positive action. And that's what we want. So here is the sample email I'm going to write for you. And then I'll have a little job for you to do at the end. So on my subject line, I'm just going to put missing work. And then I need a greeting to open the email. You could go with dear. If that feels weird to you, you can just say hello or hi. Then I want the title, Mr. Bailey. Notice I capitalized everything. I've got a comma. All right, now, before I jump to my request, I'm going to make a little polite small talk and just some, like 1 or 2 sentences just about something other than what I want him to do. And so I'm going to go with, I hope your family is well and you've had time to ride your bike. That shows that I know him a little bit, and I'm concerned about him and interested in his life. Now I'm ready to get to what I want him to do. And so I'm going to try to use language like would you mind, or if you get a chance, please, some polite language so it doesn't sound like an order. So I'm going to say, I was wondering about my physics notebook grade. I turned it in last week, but Power School is still showing a 0. Could you check on that when you get a chance? Question mark. All right. By the way, I don't know if you see how fast I am at typing. I'm the only one in 7th grade who can beat Luca at NitroType. So he doesn't know that yet, but it's true. All right, now I'm ready to finish it up. I need to put a closing, which is like a sincerely. If you aren't comfortable with spelling that word correctly, you could put thank you or have a great weekend or anything like that, and then sign your name. All right, now I'm ready to send it. So remember all the parts that I've got here. Let's just review. I've got a subject line, which is related to the topic of the email. I've got a greeting. I've got the person's name capitalized. I've got a comma. Then I have a little bit of polite small talk. 1 sentence is probably enough, 1 or 2. And then I have my actual, like the main idea of the email, using polite language like please, could you, would you mind if you have time. And then I've got a closing, comma, and then I sign my name below that. All right, now you have a little practice job to do. I'm going to give you an imaginary situation, which is, this is your hamster. His name is Mr. Nibbles. And Mr. Nibbles is missing, and you're asking if I could help you, if I know anything about it, if I could be of assistance in locating Mr. Nibbles, because he's probably getting hungry. All right, so here's your job. You need to send me an email about your lost hamster, Mr. Nibbles. You need to be sure that your email includes all the parts that we talked about today. You can either watch the video again and go like part by part, or you will see notes in Canvas that show what all the different parts are, and you'll have a sample email to look at. Try to use your own language rather than just copying mine, and be sure you have all the required parts, and then just send it to my email address, which you probably know. But I'll put that here too, and that is first name, last name, CMS. There we go. That's my email address. Email me your request, and I look forward to getting that from you soon. You all take care, and I will see you soon.